Buckingham Palace break-in thwarted. World CBC News. Accessibility links. Skip to main content. Skip to Buckingham Palace break-in thwarted. Skip to supplementary story content. Skip to related news content. Skip to CBC accessibility page. CBC global navigation. CBC point-cat. News menu. Sports menu. Music. Radio menu. TV menu. My region menu. More CBC menu. Watch menu. Listen menu. CBC News World. Major stories in the news. Obama's global image TIFF, full coverage NFL preview guide photos, back to school. CBC News navigation. Home. World. Canada. Politics. Business. Health. Arts and entertainment. Technology and science. Community. Weather. Video. World. Photo galleries. New Buckingham Palace break-in thwarted. 2 men arrested in suspected burglary attempt at Queen's London residence. CBC News. Posted September 7, 2013 11:36 a.m. at. Last updated September 7, 2013 11:25 a.m. at. London's Metropolitan Police say they arrested 2 men earlier this week in a suspected burglary attempt at Buckingham Palace. Unlike a notorious previous incident, the Queen was away at the time. Kirsty Wigglesworth / Associated Press. Related stories. Man armed with knives arrested at Buckingham Palace. Would you work for Queen Elizabeth? London police have arrested 2 men over a suspected burglary attempt at Buckingham Palace, though the Queen and her family were far away at the time and not at risk. The incident took place Monday night but was only revealed Saturday by Scotland Yard, and has raised questions about security at the royal residence. The Metropolitan Police said 1 man scaled a fence outside the monarch's official London home and was found in one of the palace's staterooms at about 10 p.m. local time and apprehended. He has been charged with burglary, trespassing and criminal damage and was released on bail. A second man was arrested outside the palace in suspicion of conspiracy to commit burglary. He has also been released on bail. Queen Elizabeth was at Balmoral Castle in Scotland, where she often spends much of her summer holiday. No other members of the royal family were in Buckingham Palace at the time, a spokesperson said. The palace's staterooms, as well as various other parts of the 775-room building, are normally open to the public in summer days. It was not immediately clear, though, how the man would have found his way into the staterooms at night. A review of the incident is underway and the focus of that review will undoubtedly be security at Buckingham Palace. CBC News correspondent Dominic Velitis reported from London. Batman wearing intruder. Security breaches at the palace are rare but not without precedent. In 2004, for example, a protester dressed as Batman and campaigning for fathers' rights in UK courts managed to slip past security and scaled the side of the palace, and he was up there for quite some time, Velitis noted. And another occasion, a tabloid newspaper journalist somehow managed to get through the vetting procedures after successfully applying for a job as a footman at the palace, and a series of exposes followed, apparently. How the Queen likes to store breakfast cereal in Tupperware containers. In one of the most famous break-ins, Michael Fagan, a father of 4, managed to sneak into the Queen's private chambers in 1982, while she was still in bed. Elizabeth II spent 10 minutes chatting with the burglar before raising the alarm, when he asked for a cigarette. With files from the Associated Press. Share tools. Report typo. Send feedback. Comments on this story are pre-moderated. Before they appear, comments are reviewed by moderators to ensure they meet our submission guidelines. Comments are open and welcome for 3 days after the story is published. We reserve the right to close comments before then. Submission policy. Note: CB